It's week 4 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the Bears and the Rams, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. But come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
Throwing on second down, Williams. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
Now, Mike, at this level here in the NFL, you just rarely see the type of performance where one player on the field just stands out that much against his peers. But that's exactly what we saw out of this quarterback a week ago. I mean, throwing for all those touchdowns, that's one thing. But the fact that he was able to protect the ball in the process is what really was impressive to me. I mean, it's not like he was just out there in the backyard chucking the ball all over the place. I mean, he was methodical, cerebral, lethal with his approach. Truthfully, I have no idea how you follow up a performance like that, but I'm certainly excited to see what he has in store.
He gets it into the hands of Atwell. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Play action now for Stafford. And it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Second down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the longtime Charger, it's Keenan Allen. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's first and goal. They'll run with Swift. He slams it in there, and he is in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Rams offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Throwing, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Third down, 3 to go. Back to throw is Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass.
On a blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Second down, it's Stafford. Up, brings it in left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
He's got it at about the 8, and he's in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, Rams.
This is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with... But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Throwing again, Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here, second and 10. To throw it again, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he goes up top looking for Kmet. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd and goal. Williams to the air once more. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here comes Cooper Kupp and the rest of the LA offense set for this next Rams possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Rams 1st down. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return is Jones. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The veteran Keenan Allen and the rest of the Bears offense heading out to take over once again. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. A throw on the move is caught. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Kupp in motion. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 5. Stafford now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Williams. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. The shotgun snaps to Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Ethan Evans now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, And the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Stafford. To the sideline, taken in by Kupp.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll get this complete. It's Kupp again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Kupp in motion. They'll run. It's Williams. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there.
It is brought in the end zone. Tutu Atwell. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams, in trouble. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense.
That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down, Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they lead the visiting Denver Broncos at the half. Breece Hall, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. 3 touchdown passes there for Jalen Hurts. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll go with Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Off play action. It's Stafford. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That is caught downfield by Kupp. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Atwell sent in motion here. First down, it is Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Stafford. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. Here's a third and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. From the gun on third down, Stafford. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. To throw is Stafford. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. It's complete. He's got Kupp. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll try to run it with Williams. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Rams up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Williams to the air once more. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Here's Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. It's been excellent all game long. Stafford now on 2nd down. He'll drop this down to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. An 8-yard pickup. And the Rams 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. They'll go again with Williams. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
It's another run here for Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. The Rams punting unit coming out. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Throwing on 1st down. It's, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing again, Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Kmet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. But he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.